There we go. It would help if I was actually not muted. What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with some baseball. 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 Yeah. We got baseball on the channel tonight as República Dominicana, the Dominican Republic, faces off against Team Venezuela. And yeah, to say these two teams are star-studded is an understatement. Possibly the understatement of the century. These two teams are chock full of MLB talent, guys that are, amazing. Wait, what did it say about programming? FS2 and Fox Sports app. What channel is FS2? Damn it! I gotta go to FS2. Hang on. Hate when they do that. Yeah, let's have racing. Okay, let's search. This is two. Hang on, I gotta look it up. And then, of course, it won't show up. Oh, 618. Well, thanks a lot for that, direct Google. So here we go. We got it for you guys. So I'm going to get you. Alrighty. It's been a while since I've. Oh, how about if I do this? I forgot I got the top. I got to remember I have the. We're going to get the starting nine, starting with República Dominicana. Leading off from the Seattle Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. Soto batting third. Third baseman, Manny Machado. Batting fourth, the cleanup hitter, right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Batting fifth, designated hitter, Rafael Devers. Batting sixth, second baseman, Wander Franco. Batting seventh, shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Batting eighth, first baseman, Yeimer Candelario. And batting ninth, catcher, Gary Sanchez. The Kraken. The Kraken. On the mound for Team Dominicana, Sandy Alcantara. And the starting nine for Team Venezuela. Leading off, second baseman, Jose Altuve. Batting second, center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Yeah, Altuve at second base, Acuna in center. At first, you have Luis Arias, I believe that is, yeah. Arias at first. Catcher, Salvador Perez, cleanup hitter. Pretty good cleanup hitter. Batting fifth, I believe this is Gleyber Torres. Batting sixth, my guy, Cleveland Guardian, shortstop, Andres Jimenez. Batting seventh, right fielder Anthony Santander. Batting eighth, third baseman Eugenio Suarez. And batting ninth, you have Peralta. Of course, it's David Peralta. Now, Los Angeles Dodger, David Peralta. What's up, Jacob? Yeah, I saw Allen is doubtful. I know it sucks, but hey. Just finishing up my dinner. You gotta eat, you know? It's like a rule of mine. I always gotta eat. And then, of course, lag. Probably gonna be a lot of lag for this one. Oh, boy. Mm. Mm-hmm. Man. I always gotta have the heaviest food before a stream. Oh, well. Arlen better play. I hope so. It'd be a real bummer if he didn't. But of course, as you can tell by the background, we're in Miami, baby. Lone Depot Park. Of course, as you could tell, this image was taken the last time the World Baseball Classic was in Miami. As you can tell, they had that awesome looking sculpture in left center. And yeah, there's a look at Lone Depot Park. Roof is open. With the fullest, you're going to see this ballpark for a while. And on the mound, you see there is Martin Perez. Yeah, That's a nice looking squad right there for the DR. Now, if you're wondering, where's Jose Ramirez? I thought he was supposed to do it, but I guess he didn't. He pulled out. I think it's because of his wrist or thumb surgery that he had before. And then if you're wondering about Emmanuel Clase, he's not doing it either, which I don't blame him. I wouldn't do it. I'm trying to save my arm for MLB. So Martin Perez is ready to get us underway here. 2022 at the Rangers, 32 starts. He was 12-8, 2.89 ERA, 196 in the third innings, 169 Ks, 69 walks. Nice. And 1.26 was a FIP. Oh, wait. All right. Let's get this thing going, man. Hmm. Hmm. And then you have in about 2 hours Great Britain and USA. And then at 10 o'clock on FS1, the Czechs face off against Korea. And then Taipei faces Cuba. But you see, there's the defensive alignment. Peralta, Acuna Jr., and Santander in the outfield. Suarez, Jimenez, Altuve, Arias, and Perez around the horn with Martin Perez on the mound. So that's pretty funny. You have Perez to Perez. That nice little thing there they got going on. Is the roof open or am I tripping? I don't think the roof is open, actually. I thought the roof was open, but I don't. It's just like the way it looked. Now the roof is closed. Okay. For some reason, I thought it was open. All right, so we are ready for first pitch. And it's strike one. I love the jerseys from Dominicana. Republica. Here's the 0-1 coming inside. It's a ball. This is Pool D. Julio Rodriguez. He's been a stud. High ball, too. I know a lot of times these umpires have been kind of bad. We'll see how these umps are today for this game. All right. Here's the 2-1 from Perez. Ooh, swing and a miss. Oh my God, that was vicious. He was trying to hit the freaking glass doors out in left field. My goodness, bro. Gotta chill out with that swing, man. 2-2 coming to J-Rod. Oh, that's low. Ball 3. Full count from Martin Perez. All right. Pitch. Oh, he hits a grounder, shortstop, and that's a base hit. Leadoff base hit for Julio Rodriguez. Got past my guy Andres Jimenez, and that's how we get underway. Leadoff base hit. Do I like the new shot clock now between every pitch? It makes things go faster. I could never do like, I guess China, their pitchers take forever. Like they take an eternity to throw a pitch. I mean, I saw people do like comparisons. It took like as long as it took sometimes for like one at bat, it would take for a whole like half inning. And here's a hot swing. It's going to be off the wall. Julio Rodriguez is off to the races, and he will score. Well, dang, man. The DR wastes no time, and just like that, it's 1-0 Dominicana Republica. Wow. RBI double. Oh, Juan Soto, man. That dude just like, I'm him. I'm him. Man, Juan Soto. That's crazy. No lie. I thought he hit it out. So Soto on second. Oh, hang on. There we go. Still nobody out. And here's old Manny Machado, teammate of Soto, of course, with the Padres. Perez gets the sign from Perez. And here's the pitch. Strike. But look at this pitch, right in his sweet spot. I thought that was out. Ugh, those walls were in just a little bit. That thing would have been goner. Bye-bye. It would have been a bye-bye. I'm going to be doing occasional World Baseball Classic games, especially when the Cavs don't play. I don't know what game I'm going to do next. Guess we'll just have to wait and see. I'm going to have to do some of those like China and Japan and that. I want to see freaking Sasaki. And it's a vicious swing and he fouls it off. I'm going to be doing like Japan, especially when we get to elimination games. I'm going to definitely be doing those. 32 homers with the Padres last year and 150 games for many. There's the alignment. Here's the 0-2. Oh, that's borderline pitch. Just a little bit high, though. 1-2 count. 1-2. How funny is it that I chose an image with DR flags on it? Here's the 1-2. Low inside, ball 2. Man, Martin, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing, man? Don't get rattled already. Don't forget, in case you didn't know, in the WBC, they have pitch limits for each round. I think it's like 50-some pitches. So, 2-2. Bring him up. Just couldn't get himself to swing at that. It was in the perfect spot for the Martin to get him. And he rang him up. First out of the game. But yeah, a lot of people view the DR as the team to beat. Next to the United States, of course. So the umpires were on Copa at second, Meyer, Fletcher, and Tabalo, whatever. I couldn't see that name. It's a vicious swing. I think this is Hernandez, and that's not going to go far. That's out number 2. Soto was stuck at second, messing with Andres Jimenez. And there's Rodney Linares, the manager for the DR. 27th season. Pro baseball. By the way, and then Omar Lopez, the manager, 25th season with the Astros. He's the Venezuelan manager. So if you've seen his face before, that's where he's from. Name might ring a bell to any Astros fans. But here's Rafi Devers. Hard to miss with that batting stance. He's very hard to miss with that batting stance. But man, these jerseys look lit though. I wish Jose was playing. I probably would have gotten me a Republica Dominicana Ramirez jersey. I probably would have. Legit. All right, so 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Did he go? Yes, he did. A quick 0-2. It's important for Martin to not get rattled. Because I know one thing, this Dominican team, they're loaded. They are beyond loaded with talent. If you really think about it, the DR is like a hotbed for MLB players. A lot of teams have like facilities in the DR, including the Guardians, believe it or not. But here's the 0-2 to Devers. Outside, ball 1. I think like a lot of teams have a facility in the DR. Of course, you have like the international draft or whatever, international signing period every year. Yeah, so we'll see how many Guardians players come up through the DR. We'll see them in the next WBC. Swing, and he hits it. This won't even get past the outfield. Jimenez is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So you get a couple leadoff, good hits, and then Perez settles in, and no harm, no foul. Essentially, I mean, you just give up a run, but that's Juan Soto. Good job by Perez to not get rattled and lock in and take down probably one of the most disgusting lineups I've seen, like in the WBC so far. Like, if you ask anybody out there, like, who do you think's going to win the WBC? Probably say either DR, US, or Japan. Those seem to be the top three. The DR, US, and Japan. Don't sleep on Puerto Rico though, and also maybe Cuba. Cuba would be a lot better if they could like use Cuban-born like players that are playing in America, but due to certain things going on, they can't do that. You know, I mean, if you looked at the Guardians 40-man roster, I swear like a good percentage of the team is Dominican Republic. Let's look and see how many Dominican players we have. We have quite a few. I mean, we have a facility in the DR. Jose Ramirez is from the DR. If you're a Dominican, say like you're, like a teenager or like a little kid in the DR, you know, your dream is to play sports, but you're like, I don't know what sport to play. All of a sudden, you look on your TV and you see Jose Ramirez or you see like Julio. You're like, I want to play baseball. And then, you start learning the game, you play, and you're getting good, and then before you know it, you find yourself on the radar of some MLB teams. For those who don't know how it works, if you are signed in the international period, you start off in the Dominican League, like Winter League or whatever, and then after like after a season, you come up to Ohio. You come up to Ohio. Well, I guess in our case, you'd come up to like a Lynchburg or whatever, where the single A team is, and then you will find yourself playing in the majors. So here's Sandy Alcantara. First pitch starts 14-9 record with the Marlins last year. He was absolutely dynamite. 50 walks, 207 Ks. And it's inside, dropped by the catcher. So it's a 1-1 count. But in terms of the new pitch clock, they needed it bad. Here's the 1-1 from Alcantara. Inside again, 2-1. That's dangerously close. But yeah, 1-0 Dominican Republic, or as it says on their jerseys, Republica Dominicana. Now here's my microphone rebelled me. It gave up on me. 2-2. Oh, he belts that one. First base side, foul. 99 miles per hour. I don't know why it did that to me. Let me see if oh yeah, see it didn't thing doesn't recognize it. No, well. Here's the 2-2. Low ball 3. Uh-oh. Alcantara might lose Altuve here. Altuve is being very patient, just like he always is. This dude's always patient like this. It's the way he is. Payoff pitch from Alcantara. Grounder, space side, but he lost it. And Altuve with the hustle will get the leadoff hit. Great hustle from Altuve, putting pressure on the first baseman. Had to make a perfect play there to get him. Just couldn't do it. Yeah, Candelario just could not contain it. It was right at him, too. On him a little bit. So let's see if Venezuela can respond here. Here's the first pitch. And fouled off third base side. Of course, this is the legend Ronald Acuna Jr. Oh, God, here we go. We got the rivalry. Acuna versus Alcantara. I don't think these two like each other very much. Let's see if that happens anything here. Whoa, yep, there we go. There we go. Of course, he buzzes them inside a little bit. Of course he's going to do that. I mean, like I said, they don't like each other very much. Look how many times freaking Acuna was hit over the last couple years by the Marlins. Wasn't necessarily Alcantara doing it, but he buzzed him a little bit. He's like saying, I'm right here, boy. I'm not going nowhere. Here's the 1-1. Oh, he grounds it to short. This is a double play. And sure enough, it is. Damn. Juan Franco. Big money shortstop for the Rays. Jeremy Pena. He's going to probably get a good sized bag at some point with the Astros. So 2 outs. Wait, is there a runner on? Oh, here's a high fly ball, and that's going to get in the gap. And oh, there was a runner on. Okay, that's Arias. He'll go to second. Luis Arias. Hey, guess what? He'll be playing there in a couple weeks because he's a Marlin now. He's introducing himself to the Marlin faithful. Yeah, Arias was traded to the Marlins for Pablo Lopez. So, Marlins fans, there you go. There's your little preview of Luis Arias. He's going to do this a lot for you guys. He's going to get kind of those big hits, and when he gets on base, he is as dangerous as they come. Man, he's a beast on the bases. I'm so glad he's out of my freaking division. He was so annoying. And, of course, here's Salvador Perez. Here's the pitch. And it's kind of funny, I just realized. Sandy pitched to a future teammate of his. He's going to get that, though. He's going to get teammates facing off. Basically, they have the shift on. Pena and Franco. Only Candelario is on the right side. Swing and a miss. I guess if there's anyone you want to have up, if you're Dominican Republic, it's Salvador Perez. Very aggressive when it comes to his approach. All right. 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Ugh. It's getting loud now. The Dominican side, anyway. Here's the pitch. And he grounds it foul, third base side. Oh, Marlins man's in attendance, of course. I'm sure he's probably liking what he saw from Luis Arias. Yeah, 1-0 DR. Thanks to Juan Soto. Let's see if Venezuela can respond right here. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. And he goes down swinging like always. And the DR will come back up in the top of the second up 1-0. Solid inning out of Alcantara. Exactly what you want to see out of him. All right, guys, I'll be right back. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot my microphone isn't working. Haha. Oh man, what's going on, Rays? By the way, Rays, if you noticed, your name is green with the elf. You were gifted a membership by Asia Roberson yesterday before my stream went out because my power went out. Yeah, you remember, which means whenever I eventually get to putting in new like emotes and stuff, you'll be able to use them. I would say like a member's like an advanced moderator, but you don't really have control over the chat like that. Like if I ever did a members only stream, you'd be in that. If I ever get around to doing member emotes and stuff, you'd be able to use them. Yeah. I mean, you're like, wait, why is my name green? Oh man, that's funny. But Juan Soto got the DR on the board. And now let's see if they can do something else here now. As I try to figure out what the heck happened to my microphone. There we go. All right. All right, I think we're good now. For some reason, my computer just refused to recognize my microphone. So I had to switch off for a second. But yeah, that's pretty cool about memberships. Usually you'd have to pay. But the cool thing that YouTube is doing, they give you the option to gift memberships. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. You don't gotta pay at all. It's for like 1 month. So you'll probably have it until April something. So yeah. Eventually I'm gonna get around to adding emotes and all that other wonderful stuff. And if I get enough members, I might even start doing membership streams. Like there might be a time like where I do a game stream, but it's for members only. You know? Something like that. And then I'm gonna be doing like member only videos. Like rumor videos that are for members only. Like, you're only gonna hear worthy. Maybe like once I get like around 10. That's a very high number, but you never know. Yeah, we're already in the second inning. I've seen games that would have still been due up for Team Dominicana. I believe it will be Franco, Candelario, Sanchez, and Julio will be due up. Franco. Oh, wow. Okay. Wait, what the heck? This thing's ahead of me, I think. Wait. Here. But they went back to the station without telling me. I forgot they went back to the old station. That's awkward. Oh, well, we got a runner on first. Sorry, guys. I forgot. They were on a different station. Oopsies. There we go. All right, there's one out. I completely forgot they went to a different station. Who gifted it again? It's a her. It's Asia Roberson. She'll probably be popping in the chat at some point. She's a moderator on the channel. She's always gifting people memberships. But yeah, it's a her, by the way. All right. So 1-2 count. Runner on first. Here's a throw to first. I don't think you can do that too often. You have Jeremy Pena on first with one out. Just to recap what happened, Wander Franco drew a leadoff walk. And then Pena grunted into a force. Here's the pitch. That's a great pitch. Just on the outside, 2-2 count. Candelario and then Sanchez. And then they go back to the top of the order. I thought, wait a minute, are they ahead of me? It was like, oh, wait, they switched channels. You'll probably see her in the chat at some point. It's the way she is. 2-2. That's high, and he fouls it off. Jaimer Candelario, former Detroit Tiger. I can't think of what team he plays for now. But I don't think he's with the Tigers anymore. I could be wrong, though. I mean, I don't really watch the Tigers, so I don't really know. All right, so 2-2 count. Here's the pitch from Perez. He's going to throw to first again. And Pena gets back way easy. No problem at all. All right, so here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing, and he grinds it to third. Stop. And that'll be a base hit. 2 on with 1 down for Team DR. It's a great hit right past the diving Jimenez, who's made some great plays so far in the WBC. It's so weird seeing him play shortstop, considering he plays second for the Guardians. So cool seeing him actually playing in international ball, though. I kind of wish Jose was playing, but I'd rather have him be ready to go for the MLB season than play here. That would have been nice, though. Team would have been overpowered if that would have happened. There's Gary Sanchez, the Kraken. Swing, and he grounds it to third. He bobbles it, throws the second, throw to first, and he beats it. So he gets the out, right? No. Hang on, what happened? They did not get it. The way they didn't get him. Oh, that's right. They didn't touch third. They went to second, and then they went to first, but yeah. So it should be first and third. Okay. Oh, you Henyo, you scrub. Damn. Well, then they're going to challenge. So, wow. Bases are loaded. Yep. Wow. I'm going to tomorrow. First time ever being in the state. Rays, stop it. Wow. Here's the pitch. And Julio trying to make it 5-0 with one swing of the bat. And knowing him, I wouldn't be surprised if he did it either. It's going to be tough for Perez to get out of this. But yeah, they didn't even get Candelario. That's tough. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss 0-2. And then, of course, if you get Julio, you got Juan lurking on deck. And then Manny behind him. Oh my God, this could get bad. This could get bad real quick for Martin if he doesn't get out of this. Here's the 0-2 to Julio. And I miss. Got him. 2 down. Just 1 more to go. And it's Juan Soto. The guy that beat you the first time he saw you. Wow. Let's see if Martin can draw a ground out or something here. All right, here's the first pitch to Soto. Grounder right to second. And that'll do it for the inning. So there you go, Martin. You get out of that. And you avoid any further damage. Bottom of the second coming up. DR up 1-0. 1-0. Crazy Dog, would you ever think about doing like soccer or something? No. I could never find myself doing soccer. Food from there. When I went up there, which was like once a year for a NASCAR race, we usually went up there, watched the race, and then came right back home. When I was younger, we used to like stay in Toledo for a night and then head up. But nah, I don't even know what food they're famous for. I'm sure there's something. I know Google would probably know. I miss doing baseball games. I've been doing all kinds of different WBC games from now until probably the WBC final, whenever that may be, if the Cavs aren't playing on that day. I've been doing as many WBC games as I really can because this is fun. Gives me a chance to. It gives me a chance to learn some new players. It also helps me get ready for the baseball season. I don't want to be going into this season rusty. If you're enjoying this stream so far, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell. Just as I always say, Francisco Rodriguez, Johan Santana, AL Cy Young Award. Wow. 04 and 06. Bobby Abreu, 05 Home Run Derby champ. Felix Hernandez, AL Cy Young in 2010, all from Venezuela. Pablo Sandoval, World Series champ, MVP. Glaber, wow. Wow. Little Glaber. Here's Glaber Torres. First pitch is taken for a strike. I'm going to 8 Mile tomorrow. I'm going to start rapping Eminem outside when I get there and ask everyone, what you looking at, fool? Yeah, and then get beat up. Swing and a miss by Glaber. That was a wicked swing by Torres. And a good pitch from Sandy. Sandy. I'm very Sandy. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Grounder to short. Fielded throw. Got him. One down. And you see the DR defense. Soto, Rodriguez, Hernandez in the outfield. Machado, Pena, Franco, Candelario, and Sanchez with Alcantara on the mound. Literally, their entire lineup is nothing but major leaguers. That's the crazy thing about it. Wow. Here's the pitch. Now you look at some teams and you're like, who are these people? Some teams are like all major leaguers, like the DR, and some teams are literally all guys you've never heard of because they all like play like in that country. Thing is, though, you're going to see a lot of major leaguers on like Team Japan, somewhat, especially Team DR, Team Cuba, Panama, Venezuela, Central America, pretty much. 1-1. Grounder. Ooh, nice snag by Candelario. He will run to the bag and take him for out number 2. Candelario had to put on the turbo boots of that for that to get Jimenez out. You have to wonder if Jose and the company are probably watching this game. Here's the pitch. This is Anthony Santander, former Guardians/Indians farmhand, now with the O's. 0-1. He blows in the right. It's not coming back. That one is long gone off the second deck. And my friends, Venezuela has officially responded. My God. How do you say, my God, that thing was gone in Venezuela? Spanish. Oi, 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 man. Damn. Yeah, he smashed that one from Alcantara. My goodness. That one, he sent that one into the ocean. What was the second decker? He looked that up. Probably gonna butcher it, but the farmhand from the O's, Spanish. Okay. Oh, I thought he was gonna belt that one. Okay, let's try this. But he's that sucker. Ooh. All right. He did that one. This is a strike. This is Eugenio Suarez, and there's Acuna. He's like, yeah! Yeah! Maybe screaming something in Spanish. Here's the pitch. Oh, this is going to be right at the shortstop. The overthrew first base. How do you do that? Oh, they're going to see us out? Oh, it's an out. Okay. Okay. I was going to say, if this was the MLB, that's a freaking big, that's a boof right there. So they go to the third, tied at 1. Well, look at that, huh? That. Oh, nice. Oh, I see. He caught it. Okay. They caught it. All right. He's lucky. He's lucky. That was that close. But Anthony Santander, man, what a stud he is. She was still in the Guardian system, but yeah. Oh well. We go to the third. Tied at 1. But okay, let's do Spanish. Let's see what this is where is it at? Here we go. Ese hombre es incredible. Incredible. That man is amazing. Okay. That ball was smashed. Pelota. Yeah, I know pelota ball. Adios, pelota. Yeah. Wow. That ball was crushed. Man, that thing was absolutely smoked with a shot of mashed potatoes. That thing was smoked like a brisket with a side of mashed potatoes. Okay, Venezuela, get on the board. I like it. Yeah, this is going to be a fun game because Venezuela's got some good players. This might be the best Venezuelan team we've seen in the WBC in a while. That's what's so cool about the MLB and as diverse as it is. You got players from the MLB from all over the place. I mean, you got. I think the only teams that maybe don't have any like MLB players are like. No, I know China doesn't have any, as far as I know. Like, there's probably another one out there I just don't know about, but there's the Santander lurking in the outfield as Perez is ready against Machado, and he'll pop this up. This might drop. I don't know. Oh no, they got there in time. Okay, Acuna got there in time. I thought he might not get there, but he did. He did. Top of the third, tied at 1. Thanks to Anthony Santander blasting a second decker to right field. It blinked off the facade in the right field second deck. So 1 down. Here's the pitch. Ins. Ooh, strike. I've noticed that with these umps. They be calling that kind of pitch a strike all the time. Yeah. So he and Julio, they're gonna get to know each other quite well. I think he's or is he a D-bag? I'm not sure. Outside ball. All right, here's a 2-1. Swing and a miss. Ooh, that was a bad swing. Didn't come close. We're going to have a Perez to Dominican Republic, a DR and Puerto Rico team. Let me see. When do they play? Oh, they played Puerto Rico and they lost 9-1. Oh my god. So yeah, they're probably not very good. Now here's the pitch. High, ball three. Okay, and he fouls it off. This is, of course, Rafi Devers. Like I've said, it's very hard to miss him with that stance that he has. Nico today. All right. Mm-hmm. All right. Martin Perez. The best thing is, I bet you a lot of these guys, these pitch. But here's Wander Franco. Walked in the second. There's the first pitch strike. Quick 0-1 count here in the top of the third. Here's the pitch. And he hits this one to right, but it's foul. Yeah, I'm probably going to be doing a game whenever the Cavs aren't playing. So, trying to think. Monday? No. Wednesday the Cavs play. So I'm not doing a game obviously then. Tuesday I might. We'll see though. Here's the pitch. Grounder, third base side foul. All right. Browns are eyeing multiple receivers. Oh yeah, I've already seen that from yesterday. Bleacher Report coming out with this thing I've known for like over a day now. I think I made a video on it yesterday, and Bleacher Report just now came out with a thing saying I'm talking about it. Here's the 0-2. High ball one. I think Martin's just starting to get a little bit closer to that limit. I think it's what, like 50-some, 60 pitches around there. Now, if you're in the middle of an at-bat, you can go over the limit, but that's it. Oh, all right. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch from Perez. And he'll foul that off. Great at-bat from Franco. I know Rays fans are really excited to watch Wander Franco this year. Hopefully he can stay healthy. Because he is an absolute stud. He's going to be a multi-time All-Star by the time his career is done, that's for sure. Maybe, possibly a Hall of Famer, who knows. 1-2. Throw to first. Gets back in time. Wow. 2 down, 1-2 count. Hernandez, I'm sure, will be off on the pitch. Possibly. But here we go. 1-2 pitch. Hang and a miss. He got him. And that'll retire the side. And we go to the bottom of the third. Still tied at 1. Martin Perez. Very, very good game so far. I love this. I absolutely love this, man. Not too lopsided. I absolutely love this, though. Suns fans think their franchise is cursed because KD injury. You know, Rays. Cavs fans on Twitter seem to think that we're cursed because Jared Allen got hurt again. Hurt his eye. Again. Another face injury. Why do our players keep getting hit in the face? Like, do they have like a target on their head or something? I swear, every time I look, someone's getting whacked in the face. Whether it's a backhand. Keep your hands away from the face. Okay? The face is beautiful. This is some good stuff. Now, luckily, it's not a finger this time. But he's probably not playing tomorrow against the Hornets. Which, do we really need him against the Hornets? Yeah. Yeah. But I'm sure Evan Mobley can handle his own against Mark Williams. They don't have Plumlee anymore. Oh, man, it's just an eye injury. Most likely, I don't know how bad he got hurt. I think he got like raked in the eye. I mean, if anything, I could see him missing maybe a game. He'll probably wear goggles. He'll be out here looking like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the goggles and the fro. Oh boy, I just need to see news of him coming back though. That'd be nice. Now, this is honestly why I think we should have went after a center. Imagine Mobley 50, but if Mobley drops 50, that would be nice. That would be amazing. Here's the 0-2 in the dirt. But that would mean that we feed him the ball a lot to get for him to get 50. Freaking Mitchell had another 40 ball last night. It's like, wow. But Jimmy Butler woke up too. 1-2. 2-2 count. Yeah, Jimmy Butler went God mode at the end, from what I heard. Of course, I couldn't watch because my power went out. So, yeah, that sucked. All right, so 2-2 count coming here for Peralta. Low ball 3. Better be careful here. He's going to lose him. Peralta, of course, former Diamondback, traded to the Rays. Did all right over there in Tampa, I guess. Here's the payoff pitch from Alcantara. That could come back to bite them if they're not careful. I've officially been streaming for an hour, and we've gotten through like most the full 3 innings. So we're moving first, and here's Altuve back to the top of the order. 33 pitches for Alcantara. Again, there's a pitch limit, so I think it's about around 50, I believe, for the first round. And he's going to take off, and he's got him. Wait, no, he's safe. I thought he got him. Wow. Freaking second baseman couldn't hold on to the ball or something. Freaking Gary Sanchez. Scrub. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ball came out of his glove. Okay. All right. Better angle. Yeah. Kicked off his glove. Freaking Gary Sanchez. Come on, Gary. Oh, Gary. What do you think you're doing with Scrub? Everyone knows you can't gun runners down because you're a loser. Yeah. Is he the team right now? I don't even know if he even has a team for this year. See it where he's like maybe a free agent until someone gets hurt. I don't know. Someone will probably sign him to like a minor league deal late in the off season before the season starts. 0-1. It's a ball. Remember, the Guardians, they actually sent Bo Naylor to AAA. So most likely they're starting their opening day catcher duo, I guess, will be Zunino. And I'm going to guess probably Valoria. But it could be Gallagher too. Who knows? So 2-0. Here's the pitch. Outside 3-0. Oh, Alcantara is starting to lose his control a little bit here. Time at home, Gary Sanchez. The Kraken is washed. The Kraken is washed. He's all offense now. He was notoriously lazy in New York with the Yankees. You ask any Yankee fan about him, they would say he was a lazy catcher behind the plate. 3-0. And he's not even going to mess with him. Now he's got 2 on. Man, Venezuela's cooking. We got some of that Venezuelan cooking going on right here. I'm telling you, Venezuela's a low-key good team, man. They got a nice squad, and here comes the pitching coach. Gonna talk to Alcantara. Lone Depot Park, Miami, Florida. Dave Fleming and Yonder Alonso on the commentary. Yonder Alonso. Remember when he was an Indian for what, a year or two? He wasn't too bad, I guess. So now you got Acuna up, I believe, and yeah, he's as dangerous as they come. There's some DR fans hanging out in left field. with their flags in hand. 0-for-1, grounded into a double play in the first. And yeah, Sandy's gonna need another. He's gonna need another one of those right here. And he's gonna foul that first pitch off. A quick 0-1 count. 38 pitches for Alcantara. See if Sandy can weasel his way out of this one, huh? Peralta and Altuve on first and second. You see the shift on a little bit. Pena kind of lurking middle of the gap. And they're going to call time. Freaking Acuna hits a 3-run bomb here. That place is going to go off. It's going to go crazy. Swung on and missed. 0-2. All right, here's the 0-2. And they're going to call time again. Man, Acuna's really trying to mess up Alcantara's timing here. Stop his rhythm. Here's the 0-2. Checks the runner. Here's the pitch. Grounder to third. Throw to second. Throw to first. And there you go. Double play. Only 2 outs, buddy. Where you going? There's only 2 outs, buddy. Where you going, Candelario? He's like, he was running off thinking, I thought there was 3. Buddy, there's only 2. I wish there was 3, but no, there's only 2. And Candelario almost fell off the bag. Hit the duck on that, buddy boy, but luckily you got him. Anyone shorter at first. I don't know if you would have been able to get him. He's like, did anybody see me run off? If anyone asks, I'll just say I was just going to, run towards third just to make sure he doesn't go taking off for home for some reason. So 1-1. Here's a rise. And here's a grounder to third. And they're going to throw to first and now to retire the side. So, of course, Sandy gets through it with no runs given up because that's just the way he is. He is that good. So we go to the top of the 4th, tied at 1. It's the beauty of having an elite pitcher. All right, so we go to the top of the 4th. Just a reminder, guys, I will be making videos all throughout the offseason for the Browns. When we sign free agents or make trades and all that stuff, I'll be making videos for it all. So if you haven't subscribed already, I highly suggest you do so. It's going to get real fun on this channel real quick. You're going to want to be a part of the ride. You're going to want to be along for the ride. All righty. I know in about an hour, Great Britain and USA face off on Fox. And then at 10, the Czechs face Korea. And Taipei, or Taiwan, faces Cuba. In terms of tomorrow, what do we got tomorrow? For tomorrow, it'll be Japan and Australia. Ooh, we get to see Japan and the Aussies face off. Netherlands, the Dutch face the Italians. Nicaragua and Israel. The British, Great Britain, Venezuela, Puerto Rico, Mexico versus USA, and Australia. Due up for the DR. It's Pena, Candelario, and Sanchez. CS and World Series MVP in the same postseason. David Freese, Mad Bum, Corey Seager, Jeremy Pena, Willie Stargell. Just some of the names. First pitch is low, ball 1. Jeremy Pena took over the spot from Carlos Correa after his departure. He's pretty good. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and fouled it off. 1-1. All right. 53 pitches for Alcantara. I mean, for Perez, excuse me. Here's the 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Just froze him completely. Need spring training to end. Spring trading. Sounds like something that you'd see like in NFL, but yeah, we need spring training to end. I want to get to actual baseball. I want to see J Ram and Zunino and Bell and all them on the go. Here's the pitch. Grounder to first glove. That's a base hit. An all out dive for that one. Just a little too far for him. Maybe if he would have let it go, the shortstop or the second baseman would have had a chance at it. Because they did have him kind of lurking over there up top. As good job, Perez. So we got a new pitcher coming out. We'll see who it is here in a second. It'll be Ruiz for Team Venezuela. Yeah, Jose Ruiz is going to replace Martin Perez. And he'll face Gary Sanchez. Ba ba da ba, ba ba da ba, ba ba da ba, ba ba da da ba, do 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 do, do 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 do, do 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 do, do 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 do. Oh man. Fox Saturday returns April 1st. So 3 1/3 innings for Perez, 4 hits, 1 run, 4 Ks, 2 walks. And of course, that runner on first is he's responsible for that. So if that runner scores, that goes against Perez. Ruiz with the White Sox. Knew he sounded familiar. 63 games, 1-0 record, 4.60 ERA, 60 and 2/3 innings, 68 Ks, 33 walks, and a 142 whip. I knew he sounded familiar. So they got all shift to the left. Jimenez, Suarez, and Altuve in the same side, with Arias, of course, the only one over there holding the runner. First pitch is ball 1. Playing with 2022 MLB rules, so you can shift like that. Oh, takes one right down the middle. What are you doing, Sanchez? What are you doing, Sanchez? You freaking scrub. Dude stares at one right down the pipe. Are you serious right now? Here's the 1-1. Swinging him. My God, this dude Sanchez. He stares at one right down the pipe and then swings that one outside the zone. That was at his feet. This freaking dude. Dude. 1-2 throws the first. Oh, almost got him, but he gets back in time. If you're if you're Venezuela, you're trying to get a double play here. You want Ruiz to maybe hit him into a double play. 1-2. Swing and a miss. He got him, and that's 2 down. Yeah. Scrub. There was a couple players that almost played for the DR. Vlad would have, but he got hurt. Jose would have, but I think he was just coming off surgery and everything. He wants to focus on the season, which I get. Don't want to hurt yourself in the WBC. So, but I believe we're back to the top of the order with Julio Rodriguez. First pitch strike with 2 down. 28 homers, 75 RBIs with the Mariners last year. 1 for 2 with a single and a run so far tonight. Here's the 0-1. High and inside, ball 1. If you're just tuning in. Oh, okay. Shaq Thompson reworked his 2-year deal. If you're just tuning in and wondering how the score got to this point, Dominican Republic scored thanks to Juan Soto, and Venezuela scored. Hang on, here's the pitch. That's high, ball 2. Venezuela responded with an Anthony Santander second deck. Not going to say moonshot. It was a blast off the facade on the second deck. Most career games at catcher, Salvador Perez, 1,109. 2-1. Low in the dirt, 3-1, and Ruiz is in danger of losing J-Rod here. You already have Candelario at first. And you know who's on deck. The guy I literally just mentioned, Juan Soto. Here's the 3-1. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. Is that Edwin in the background? I could have sworn I saw Edwin Encarnacion hanging out with Marlins, man. Maybe I'm just tripping. Venezuela goes up 3-1 sometime in the 4th or 5th. Well, they got to get out of this inning first. There's 2 on with 2 out. And Perez is talking to Ruiz, trying to settle him down. Because you got Juan Soto on deck here, coming up. Right now, in fact. The DR fans are all getting hyped up, waving their flags, showing their nationalism, their national pride. You got Juan Soto, who, of course, got the DR on the board first with that base hit to left center. 1 for 2 with a double tonight, of course. 27 homers, 62 RBIs with the Nationals and Padres last season. Huh. That's a nice hat. See Venezuela scoring next inning if they get out of this. Here's the pitch. Low outside, ball 1. And if you think, oh, he'll just, walk him and get to the next guy. Yeah, that next guy is freaking Manny Machado. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Ruiz. Swing and a miss. Oh, yeah, he was trying to make it 3-1. Or heck, 4-1. Oh, yeah, he's a little early on that ball. Just a little bit early, I think. 1-1. He went. 1-2 count. 1 pitch away from getting out of this. This might become a chess match with the bullpens. I think Edwin Diaz, I think, is the DR's closer with no Clase, of course. Clase is not doing it. That sucked though, but oh well. Here's the 1-2. And he hits it. Throws and they got him. Nice throw. And we go to the bottom of the fourth. And so far, I'm telling you one thing, these pitchers, they are masterful at one thing, getting out of jams. They are getting out of jams like crazy tonight so far. Man. So next up, we'll have Salvador Perez, Gleyber Torres, and Andres Jimenez. Dominican Republic has 4 hits. Venezuela has 2. One of those, of course, was the home run. I'll have to look and see what game I'm going to do next. It's literally sitting in JB Taylor and Roach's stream, just sitting and thinking, what other stream should I do? Because I was actually kind of thinking about doing a WBC game, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to do DR in Venezuela. Just to get myself warmed up for baseball season again. This is fun. I've been meaning to do some WBC games. It was just about picking what games I'm going to do. I'm not going to do it, too many games because I don't want to burn myself out because I got to keep some energy for the Cavs. And if you see me looking over like this, I'm looking at my phone, just making sure nothing's going on because, of course, we got this Aaron Rodgers situation we're trying to figure out. Not to mention, us Browns fans are still waiting on news of the Browns restructuring contracts to prepare for free agency, which is literally coming up in a couple days. In fact, Monday is legal tampering. And you already know I'll have videos out whenever news spreads of the Browns signing or coming to an agreement with any players. Hall of Famers from the DR, Marichal, okay, cool. Pedro from class of 2015, awesome. Class of 2018, Vlad Guerrero, senior. And then David Ortiz, class of 2022. Here's first pitch. It's taken for a strike from Alcantara at 42 pitches. 0-1. Inside, that's a ball. And for those also wondering, do they have this runner on second rule? Yes, they do. We found that out in the last game, Mexico and Colombia. 1-1. And he fouls that off. And we found that out in the Mexico game. They do have the runner on second rule because they just mentioned that they utilized 2022 rules. So, the shifts are illegal, at least the ones that you see, that you saw last year. There's no low key shift ban or limit. 1-2. Winner! Glove into third base, and the sloth, Salvador Perez, will probably just get a double here. And Yancy will go into second with a leadoff double. Man, even the sloth can get a big hit. Look at that. What do you call him the sloth? Because he's slow. And I know catchers aren't the fastest guys, but the only thing that's slower than a catcher is an old catcher, especially that's had injuries. Off of Machado's glove. That's tough, man. I thought Machado had a chance at that. If he would have caught that, that would have been the craziest catch I've ever seen right now. Huge double for Team Venezuela, and they're hyped. Here's Gleyber Torres. Ball low. Venezuela trying to take the lead here with a well-placed base hit. 0 for 1 with a ground out. A 1-0. Low ball 2. 2-0. 2-0. Low 3-0 count. Great Bambino would wake up in the morning and eat steak and potatoes for breakfast, along with half a dozen eggs. God. Yeah, pitch limit. First round is 65. Quarterfinals is 80. Championship round is 95. 3-0. Ooh, great pitch for a strike. So 65, 80, and then 90-ish are the pitch count limits. So yeah, Sandy's got a little ways to go. 3-1. Low ball 4, and that's 2 on for Andres Jimenez. There's Altuve. He's talking to Andres about something. Punt. That's what he's known for, I guess. He likes to punt. Yeah, I remember Andres has bunted before with Tito. Tito's like, come on, buddy. You know you want to bunt. No, no, no. Tito's probably sitting there watching, thinking, you know, probably sitting there with his freaking coaches watching this game, being like, you know, man, I would bunt in this situation. Because he's always chewing on gum or whatever. There's big old wads of freaking double bubble. And Hector Neris is warming up in the Dominican bullpen. You know, man, I would definitely bunt here. No, no, no. I would definitely bunt. No. So here's Andres Jimenez. 0 for 1 with a ground out. 69 RBIs. Nice. 17 homers last year with the Guardians. Breakout year for him. He was an all-star too. Don't forget. After a year removed after having a pretty forgettable season. Yeah, they're going to try to bunt. Of course he's going to try to bunt. Just make sure you don't bunt it in the air. Like, really push that thing on the ground. Especially because you have a sloth at second base. Push it on the ground. Preferably, like, away. Yeah, try to doink it over third. Oh, he's going to try to blast this one. It went. And that's a base hit. And let's see where Salvador ended up. He ended up at third. Look at my guy Andres. But he just couldn't. Because like I said, you have a sloth at third base. So you got a base hit, and bases are now juiced. J-Rod just couldn't get there in time. He doinked it. That's what we're masters of. Doinking it. Nice hit, too. But of course, also Perez had to wait and see if Julio would catch it first. But he'll happily take third. So bases are now loaded, and we're back up to the top, near the top of the order, I believe, too. Yeah, oh God, it's Anthony Santander. I forgot. Santander, Suarez, and Peralta. Oh no, here's the guy that got him on the board to begin with. This pitch is high, ball 1. This is not the situation you want to be in if you're Sandy. This is a loaded, nobody out. 1-1 game here. 1-0 count to Santander. I'm Sandy, all right. He wanted to make it 5-1. Oh, man. And they're showing this home run from the second inning. He whacked that thing off the facade and right. I think it actually went like 2 rows deep in the second deck. Here's the 1-1. I'm going to call time here. Yeah, nobody out. Bases are loaded. All right, here's the pitch. Oh, he's trying to make. He's trying to make it 5-1. He's trying so hard to make it 5-1. Oh my goodness. Man. Let's see what Sandy brings out here to try to get out Santander. Here's the 1-2 to Santander. Swung in. Uh-oh. That's not going anywhere. I didn't know where that one was going, and that's out number 1. Easy fly out. Didn't even get out of the infield. I didn't know where that was going. I figured because the crowd wasn't going ballistic, it wasn't leaving the yard. You always gotta wait until that camera shows where the ball is. So we're down. Now all you need is a double play. Sandy might actually get out of this too. But you can have Suarez. 0 for 1 to the lineout. 31 home runs last year, 87 RBIs. Definitely has a good bit of power to his bat. He's a Mariner, of course. He was involved in the Winker trade before last season. So let's see if Eugenio can break the door down here and get them this lead here. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. $126 home runs since 2019. 4th behind Schwarber, Judge, and Pete Alonso. All right, here's the 0-1 to Suarez. Fouls it off. You know Sandy's going to get out of this. It's just how good he is. There's some DR fans partying in the concourse. If there's one thing about the Dominicans, they love to party. They love to dance and play music. As the DR fans getting on their feet, supporting their pitcher. As they try to get out of this inning with still a tie game. Here's the 0-2. Inside, ball 1. For 60, you only have 5 pitches left. Now again, you can surpass the limit during an at bat. 1-2. Yes. That's 2 down. 1 more, and the DR will get out of this with no runs allowed. The Venezuelans are going to Guardians this thing. They're going to get bases loaded, nobody out, and they can't score because they had a sloth on second base. They had a sloth on second base in Salvi Perez. Salvi the sloth, because he's so slow. Salvi the sloth is so slow and sluggish. Just sucks. Low, ball 1. And this is David Peralta. If anyone's going to bust this game open, it's going to be him. Watch. Because you have Altuve on deck. A walk and a stolen base in the 3rd. Here's the 1-0 to Peralta. This will probably be possibly Alcantara's last inning. Well, it definitely will be his last batter because we have 2 out. Possibly. 1-0. Fouls it off. 1 pitch away. No, he's got. Okay, it's a 1-1. 2 pitches away from getting out of this. Wait, it could be 1 pitch away if he hits a grounder or a flyout. Here's the 1-1. High fly ball. And this might reach the seats. Yep, it goes into the seats. 1 strike away from getting out of this inning. Venezuela loaded the bases. Team comparison. Dominican with runners in scoring position 0 for 7. They could have scored a lot of runs. Here's the 1-2 coming to Peralta. Here's the pitch. And he hits it to right, and that's going to score 2 at least. Here comes Perez. And here comes another run. 2 runs score. And just like that, Venezuela takes a 3-1 lead. Because, of course, it was freaking David Peralta to do it. Wow, what a response. First and third. Man, that crowd went nuts when they freaking hit that, when he hit that ball. David Peralta. I literally said, if anyone's going to do it, it'll be him. He'll be the one that get a hit. Nice little grounder to right. Scored 2. Beautifully executed hit. Yeah, they shouldn't have cut it off. So now, I believe that'll do it for Alcantara. Yeah, that'll do it for Alcantara. And his night's over. After 3 2/3. Just couldn't get out of it. 3-1 Venezuela. Now we'll see who comes in for him. We'll see who comes in for DR. I think it'll be Neris, as he was the one warming up. But yeah, you were right, Rays. You were right. I'll give you that. Yeah, you did say they would go up 3-1 sometime in the 4th or 5th. So yeah, you were right. Look at Rays with the prediction. If only you would have said who scored, then you really would have had it. She almost did though. Ah. It's a lot of third base coaches. Oh yeah, it's very hard to predict what's going to happen. And the inning's still going too. So Jose Altuve is now in to face off against Hector Neris. Altuve 0 for 1 reached on an error, and he had a walk. So the Venezuela could still add some more runs here. Tie on inside. Altuve had to hit the deck to avoid getting clunked by the ball. 1-0 count. Of course, Phillies fans remember Hector Neris. Doctor's out there, talking to him. Like, you good? He's like, yeah, I'm good. Oh, that was right in his living room. Coming at him in 3D IMAX. HD. In your face. So here's the 1-0. That's not sign on him. He's buzzed him now twice. That might start agitating the Venezuelans. I know that much. He's like not close to hitting him. There's Miggy. 2-0. 3-0. Walk here loads the bases for Ronald Acuna. Yeah, not the player you want to load the bases for. Am I right? You don't really want to be loading the bases for Ronald Acuna Jr. Here's the 3-0. 7-3. Oh, there's a strike. Now you predict from the 5th or 7th inning. I don't know, man. I mean, we'll see if Venezuela scores again here. 3-1 count for Neris against Altuve. Grounder fouls it off. Full count. My guess is the runners will be off on this next pitch, or at least the runner at first will be off. Yeah, Jimenez at third. Jimenez is at third. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit inside ball 4. So once again, bases are now loaded for Ronald Acuna Jr. Casinos won't allow a lot of scores at once. Yeah, the casinos may not allow it, but pitchers will. So you know Acuna lives for these kind of moments. A big hit here would definitely blow this game wide open. Again, this will be the 7th pitch for Neris. Here's the pitch. Oh, almost got away. Good save by Sanchez. Keeps Jimenez at third. Just off the edge of the glove there. Luckily, he kept it out of the backstop. It's the 1-0. That's it to left, but it's foul. That would have been a 3-run. That would have been like a 3-run double at least. But he broke his bat, so he has to get a new bat now. Got him in the 2 double plays in the same game for first time in his career tonight. Wow. Here in the bottom of the 4th. Now we're getting into the bullpens. Let's see if DR can get out of this without giving up any more runs. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2 count. Thing would just dove for the ground. God. Here's the 1-2. And they get out of it only allowing 2 runs. That would have been a killer. Up for the 5th we go. 3-1 Venezuela. Trying to see if the DR have any response in them.
significant symptoms of Sanders, including less about first and only IL-23 inhibitor promotes that can deliver ultra-local remission and endoscopic improvement. The majority of people with got rescue remission at 1 year. Serious allergic reactions and an increased risk of infection or a lower ability to fight them may occur. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms, had a vaccine or plan to. Liver problems may occur in Crohn's disease. Ask your gastroenterologist how you continue.
Alrighty.
I can't believe this is how you.
So I gotta go do something real quick. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna turn off the scoreboard here for a second. Actually, hang on. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go window capture. Okay.
Since when do you dictate what we do? Exactly. You're not the boss of us. Power to the people. Oh, well.
That's what I'm gonna do, guys.
Few wings. Pepperoni and pears toasted baguettes. So when
It's right here. Just in case anything happens. I'll be right back, guys. All right. All right, guys, I'm back. All right, so we have a new pitcher out there. Okay, let's get this thing going. Okay, here's the pitch. This is Garcia. Oh, Luis Garcia, dude with the funky uh, windup. Yeah, struck out Devers. Okay. Oh, there's nobody on. Hang on. Here's the pitch. High ball two. Okay. 2-0 count. Two down. One on. Still top of the fifth. Here's the pitch. High ball three. Here's the pitch. Outside ball four. And now all of a sudden, two on, two out. Situation's starting to get a little murky for Venezuela. As here comes the pitching coach to go talk to Garcia. Maybe settle him down a little bit here. Uh, Arias is questionable. And again, Jared Allen is doubtful for the game tomorrow. So, wow. All right. Tastes like those white Gatorades with a little mango flavor and some type of sweetness. Wow. Oh, you're talking about ice pop. Wow. I miss Jeremy Pena trying to tie the game with one swing and take the lead with one swing here. Both are very possible. First day trying Prime energy drink. Ice pop, very strange. Good drink taste. White Gatorades with a little mango flavor or some type of sweetness. One of these days, I'm going to have to try Prime. Here's the L1. Did he go? He did not. 1-1. Let's go Warriors for tonight. Yeah, beat the Bucks. So 1-1 count for Jeremy Pena. Venezuela up 3-1. Here's the 1-1 to Pena. Swing and a miss. Got him on the high stuff. 1-2. Two teammates, actually. Luis Garcia against Jeremy Pena. I noticed Garcia. It's like the rocking motion. He goes like, and then he goes step, step, and then pitch. Yeah, I don't think he does that anymore. 1-2. Yes. And that retires the side. We go to the bottom of the fifth. Wow. That's a missed opportunity right there. Rays says go Bucks. Technically, we kind of do need the Warriors to win, though.
Bringing you the broadest and
In reality, though, there's like 3 teams we really need to worry about: Sixers, Knicks, and Nets, technically, or Heat. Okay, you know what? Let's check out the Blue Jackets. I haven't seen how they're doing recently. Probably losing because our goalie's a freaking piece of Swiss cheese. 3-1, yeah, 3-1. Blues. Yep, trash.
Night at a time, and we're not done yet. You can see her, you can be her. I'm coming.
Mario Lopez. Oh wow.
Was I dreaming? No, you in California.
California. Wow. Pretty crazy commercials these guys come up with nowadays. Right.
I don't feel as clean.
Hey. So yeah, if you're enjoying this stream, be sure as always to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell, and I'll be live tomorrow for Cavs and Hornets. Hopefully, everything goes wrong. Knock on wood. If you're wondering what happened in my last Cavs stream, well, to put it like this, my power went out for like 2 hours. So yeah, that sucked. Robbins. So this is a very enthusiastic Venezuela fan waving her flag. So here's Yimi Garcia. Last year at the Blue Jays, 61 games, 4-5 record, 3.10 ERA, 61 innings, 58 Ks, 16 walks, and a 105 whip. So yeah, pretty good. Except for that record. Ks to walks, that's pretty good, I guess. And then whip is pretty good. Facing Arias to lead off. First pitch strike. Here's the 0-1. Outside, ball 1. Here's the 1-1 to Arias. Swing and a miss. 1-2. For those who don't know, Monday at noon, NFL legal tampering period begins. That's when teams and agents can begin negotiating on contracts, and they can agree to terms. Swing and a miss. Got him. 1 down. But yeah, it's important to remember that contracts cannot be officially signed until Wednesday after 4 p.m. That's also when teams have to be salary cap compliant. So for the Browns, they got to get under the salary cap ceiling. So they got to restructure some deals before Wednesday. And I know they will because they have to. We're just waiting on the news of who we're going to restructure. We already know it's going to be Deshaun, but who else? But yeah, 0-1 pitch to Salvador Perez. Had a pretty big hit last time up. And now it's a chopper to third. Throw to first. 2 down. Not that lucky this time. Always got to keep an eye on my phone because you never know when something could happen. News could break of a trade at any time. I mean, for all we know, a freaking Brandon Cooks trade could break at any second. The Aaron Rodgers thing could happen. First pitches. I guess it was a swing. Okay. Here's Gleyber Torres, 24 homers, 76 RBIs. It's weird seeing him with facial hair. 0-1. Like a little bit of facial hair, I guess. Obviously, when he goes back up to New York, he'll get rid of it. So weird. I don't recognize him at all. But obviously, like when he goes back up to New York, he has to get rid of it. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Israel didn't play today. Wow. Huh. Here's the 1-2. You're going to call time. Here's the pitch. Outside 2-2. Got to see what this person sent the tweet in my one group chat I'm in for the Blue Jackets. Flyers and Jackets talked about Kevin Hayes. Really? We talked about Kevin Hayes. Okay. I'm sure they'll revisit talks come draft time. You figured Yarmer was probably going to plant the seeds for something like that. Because we're not in the position to buy at this point. But hopefully we go out there, get Bedard, Connor Bedard, and then you get Kevin Hayes. And he's a liner right to short. And now to retire the side. We go to the 6th. 3-1 Venezuela. It's not a bad thing there, you know. Heard we talked trade. Yeah. Look for those talks to ramp up, pick up again at the deadline, at the draft. I figured they were doing something like that. Talked about Kevin Hayes. Yeah.
Jameson, the smooth triple distilled whiskey knows when people history gotta be there. Drifting. That's when this spark just happens. So pull up a chair. There's always a seat for you at the table. Jameson, right?
Lions are expected to be squarely in the mix for Broncos defensive tackle Draymond Jones. Cool. Give me a defensive tackle, get me a pass rusher, get me a safety, and maybe a corner and a receiver, and then we're all set. Bengals owner attacks the rights of NFL players. What? Bengals ownership has asked the Ohio legislature to strip Bengals and Browns players of their workers' comp benefits that all other employees in the state of Ohio are entitled to for the injuries they suffer at work. Of course, the Bungles would do that. Bungles, 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 Bungles. Nobody likes the Bungles. Wow, look at that. More baseball classic. Pool D, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, Venezuela. They want the Bengals of all teams, Bengals ownership wants to strip players from workers' comp. Trash ass organization. Nobody likes them. Of course, Bengals ownership would want to do that. So here's Jamer Candelario. 0-1 count. All right, 1-1. Top of the sixth. So we're entering crunch time in the game now. Garcia pitching for Venezuela. Here's the 1-1. And he fouls it off. First base side. Chris Thompson homered. Wow. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Um, All right, it's Robinson Cano for the first time tonight. Let me see who Robinson's replacing here. Yeah, Robinson Cano is replacing Gary Sanchez. No surprise. Fouls off the first pitch he sees. So first time we're seeing a pitch hitter, which means we're gonna see Francisco Mejia will be coming in at catcher next half inning, replacing Sanchez. Fouls it off. 0-2. Here's the 0-2 to Cano. Fouls that one off. 33 pitches for Garcia. Here's the 0-2 pitch. High ball one. Here's the 1-2. And he swung on and missed. Completely whiffed on that one. It's 2 down. Completely whiffed. It's almost an embarrassing swing, but okay. Julio, first pitches. Completely whiffs on the first pitch he sees. Pitch. Stares at strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Oh. Oh, okay. But one. Borderline pitch. Low outside, ball two. Into pitch. Outside, full count. Soto on deck. Machado to follow for the DR. He's like, hey, I'm on camera, but this dude's blocking the camera. He's just like, huh? Payoff pitch. Fouls it off, stays alive. That was funny. She's like, "Ooh, look at me, I'm on camera." And then this dude just like walks in the way, like, hey, how you doing? How you doing? Payoff pitch. Fouls it off. All right, wow, look at that. Slider, four seam, slider, cutter, slider. Or four seam. Wow. Good mix of pitches. An off pitch coming up here from Garcia. Full count. Two down here in the top of the sixth. It's the pitch. Strike three got him right down the middle. Julio did not expect it. And we go to the bottom of the sixth. 3-1 Venezuela. Let's see what people are talking about on Twitter while we wait for the game to return.
It's cancer. We're gonna fight this together. There's always a piss deal on the subway out, like this one.
Halen Horton Tucker had 37 points tonight. Damn near had a triple double. Wow.
I just stare at these payroll forms. My business payroll taxes will calculate themselves, right? Nope. Intuit QuickBooks helps you manage your payroll taxes. Cheers. With 100% accurate tax calculations guaranteed. Your avocado toast. Yeah. When the only thing your 8-year-old will eat is waffles. It matters where you stay. Yeah. Enjoy. Thank you. Hampton by Hilton. Hilton for the stay. How can you be sure you're getting the right deal?
I have to talk to my vet, Steve. This one's like your last boyfriend. It's got
For the right used car, just say, show me the Carfax value. You'll get the most accurate price based on the vehicle's accident history. Shop at the all-new Carfax.com.
Notes on the Browns' interest in the free agent DT market. They're expected to be squarely in the mix for defensive tackle and Draymond Jones. Remains diehard Browns fans and would love to see him in the orange and brown. The Browns have other veteran defensive tackles on their radar, including Philadelphia's Javon Hargrave. But Jones is high on the list. Okay. Oh yeah. So yeah. Wait, they have Luis Garcia too. They have a Luis Garcia too. How about that? Wow. Here's the pitch. From Garcia. So yeah, both teams had a Garcia out there. That's kind of funny, actually. Both teams have a Luis Garcia. That's freaking hilarious. Not even gonna lie. Luis versus Luis and Bacon. Oh, you're talking about the double down? Here's a fly ball, center field, and that's caught by Pena. One down. Pretty easy for Pena to track that down. Brought back to double down. I'm so happy to 2 chicken patties and cheese and bacon. Yep. Oh. So here's Anthony Santander, who got the team Venezuela on the board early with a solo blast to right to tie the game at 1.
One swing of the bat against the Grave City Alcon. Tie game.
Here's the 1-0. Ooh. Strike 1-1. Oh, okay. 1-1 coming to Santander. Swung and fouled it off first base side. It's the 1-2. Low ball 2. Oh, God. 2-2 pitch. Swung and fouled it off. They go out to play at third base side. This game has really slowed down since the bullpens came in. I mean, Alcantara is really doing a good job of mowing guys down. Of course, once the MLB starts, you're going to have the pitch clock and innings will be flying by for the most part. Unless you have one of those big offensive innings like we've seen. There's the shift. They got the super shift on. Here's the 2-2 to Santander. In the dirt. Full count. All right. Payoff pitch to Santander. Swung and at Franco in the shift. 2 down. Right at him. Didn't even have to move. The only thing he had to move was maybe like a little bit of a flinch just to go catch it. Suarez, I think, right? Yeah. Oh, why am I yawning so much? Oh my God. This is the one thing about baseball. They take forever to get through games. At least though, once the MLB starts up, you have the pitch clock, so at least it won't be going too long. Here's the 1-0. 2-0. Okay. 2-0 pitch. Fouls it off. 2-1. Johnny Cueto. Chilling in the Dominican dugout. Two one. Here's the pitch. Did not go. 3-1. This game might go 3.5 hours. 3-1. Did not go. And that'll be a 2-out walk. Good job by Suarez. So here's Peralta. Oh man, this is the one thing. This is the one reason why I'm happy there's a pitch clock. These innings take forever. They're doing the wave in the stands. 1-0. And here's a hit to deep right center. That's going to go off the wall. And you know Suarez is booking it home, and he will score. And they got Peralta hung up. Run scores 4-1 Venezuela. We go to the 7th, bottom 6. Yep. No, top 7. Go to the 7th. Well, we'll see if the DR have a response. They're running out of time. That woke me up a little bit, at least. Jimmy Butler just forced overtime. Of course he did. He has to carry that damn team. Oh wow, Boone Jenner scored. Oh, it's 4-2. Yeah. Wow.
cross ice. Out to center. Moody. And Hutchison. Let's get possession at least. Fourth battle won by the Blues.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, let me do this. There we go. Okay. 4-1 Venezuela.
Your backyard is right here.
I believe I haven't done a baseball game since what, the season ended for the Guardians? Yeah. I haven't done a game since. It's freaking crazy. It's already baseball season again. But you know what that means, guys? That means, well, I mean, basketball season's almost over. And of course, football is officially in the off season. But of course, at least the good thing is, I've mentioned this a couple times in the past. At least the Cavs took us to the Guardians, and the Guardians will hopefully be good, and well, they should be good, hopefully. And they'll be able to keep us occupied until the Browns start up again. But Soto leading off here in the top of the seventh. He got things started in the in the beginning with a was it an RBI double to left center. And then of course Venezuela responded promptly with a ding dong to right field. One. Here's a high fly ball. Shallow center. Playable. And Jimenez is there for the out. Yeah, there's Miguel Cabrera. Probably not going to see him play too much. I believe this is his final season coming up in the MLB. I mean, God, he's been with the Tigers for, I can't even tell you how long he's been there. He's been there forever. Before that, he was a Marlin. He was a Marlin for a couple years with Dontrell Willis, and then he was traded to Detroit. And yeah, first pitch is fouled off by Machado. I will say, good job by Venezuela's pitching to essentially stymie the Dominican Republic's bats because they have some really good players over there. The bat, they were able to stymie them, and then they were able to get to Alcantara and score some runs off of him. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. So too. See, he's at 48 pitches. So he's about, what, 17 pitches away from the limit. 0-2. Knee. 2 down. I got on knee. What the heck was that? Knee. Hang him up. Career 500 home runs, 3,000 hits. 7th player in MLB history to reach both milestones. Back-to-back AL MVP in 2012 and 13. 2012 AL Triple Crown, 330 average, 44 dingers, and a 139 RBIs. 12-time All-Star selection. And of course, he's entering his final MLB season. First pitch is taken for a strike. This is Teoscar Hernandez. Devers on deck with Franco behind him. Is the pitch. In the dirt, 1-1. See if anything else has popped up. Things always be popping up for us. Never know when something could happen. No. All right. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Fouls it off. Just a reminder, everybody, tonight, anyone in the United States, you turn your clocks back. Or no. Turn your clocks ahead. So you're going to be losing an hour of sleep. That'll be fun. So right now, tomorrow, it'd be 10:30, which means the day is going to fly by faster, which means free agency frenzy will start sooner. And he got him! Damn. Luis Garcia means business. Bottom of the seventh coming up. 4-1 Venezuela. Seventh inning stretch time. Yeah.
The most advanced vehicles are the ones that prepare you.
Magic, though. Look at these guys.
Kia, movement that inspires.
Signor Mayor, with this tower, I will make Pisa warm famous. And you? Yeah, you got some towers like this in Rome, in Venice, in Florence. But these ones? No. Maybe a rich one if you see it from a different slant.
Yes, I've got it.
We'll build it
Like this.
perfecto. Red Bull gives you
I'm the rest of the champion of this road.
If you're new to the channel, new to the stream and everything, and if you're enjoying what you're watching, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell. I'll be live for some Guardians games coming up this spring and summer. Got Cavaliers basketball coming up tomorrow night against the Hornets. And then on Monday, I'll be making videos probably all day, I'm guessing, unless we do nothing, which could happen. But I'll be doing videos for the Browns whenever they sign somebody. Now, if they make a trade for like Brandon Cooks or D-Hop or something like that, I'm probably going to go live for it. I might even go live on like Wednesday afternoon just to talk about what's been going down for a little bit. I might do that. We'll see. Because the new league year officially starts Wednesday at 4. Legal tampering starts on Monday at noon. That's when the fun begins. It's just that on Wednesday, everything becomes official. And who knows how many guys we're going to sign by Wednesday? We might sign nobody. Who knows? Or we might have 5 people already signed. Who knows? Nobody knows. We might have like 3 signings and a trade to talk about on Monday or on Wednesday or whatever. Who knows? Again, who knows? Nobody, except for Andrew Barry. And what's he cooking in his office right now? Could be cooking up a Brandon Cooks trade. Haha, see what I did there? Cooking. Haha. Maybe D-Hop. Something like that. Camilo Doval, Giants pitcher, now in the pitch for the Dominican Republic. 68 games, 27 saves out of 30 opportunities, and then a pretty solid whip. He'll face the top of the Venezuelan order. Starting with Altuve, first pitch is low, ball 1. Here in the bottom of the 7th. Here's the pitch. Grounder, pass. Off the third baseman Machado's glove. And that'll be a leadoff single. I believe the closer is Alvarado. I'm pretty sure for Venezuela. Jose Alvarado. That's going to be a tough matchup. Alvarado. Oh boy. Yeah, have fun dealing with him. For Dominican Republic. Dominica. No, it's Republica Dominicana. Here's the pitch from Doval. He broke his bat. This might. Oh, okay, it'll move the runner. Not too bad. It'll move the runner. Just sucks that it broke his bat. You're hoping that maybe it would go slow enough to where Acuna could squeak it out, but nah. Right near the knob. Like right where the handle meets the barrel. So one down, run around second. And here's next, guys. No fall. Oh, okay. Yeah, isn't it a rise? Yeah. Let's see if they can score another run here. Here's the pitch. Oh, high and inside on a rise. All right, let's see. Anything going on? No. Damn. Orlando winning? That really helps us out. Damn, the Knicks and Orlando losing today. I mean, Miami losing today. You love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. Wish we would have beaten Miami last night, but oh well, you can't win them all. Here's the 1-1 coming to Arias. Checks the runner. Here's the pitch. Oh, he jammed him, and we're going to have another out. Great pitch by Doval to jam him. And now there's 2 down. Got him inside, and Arias just couldn't put the barrel on it. Yeah. Two broken bats and 3 hitters. That's tough. Wow. The Bat Killer. Whoa. Here's Salvador Perez. Swing and a miss. Man, if Venezuela can add another run here, that would really make things so much better for them. 254 average, 23 homers, 76 RBIs, a 757 OPS with the Royals last year. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. 1-0-1 from Doval. Mio Doval. Yeah, he's the sloth. Remember, they had bases loaded with him, and they still scored, but they almost didn't. Here's the 0-2. He fouls it off. First base side near the backstop. We have Torres and Jimenez on deck. Doval gets the sign from Mejia. I believe Mejia's in the backstop now because they pinch hit for Sanchez. Here's the 0-2. High ball 1. We're trying to get him guessing, I guess. Seems to be the thing there. Okay. Damn, Toronto's up 7-4 over Edmonton. Sheesh. 1-2 count coming to Perez. Playing him pretty much straight up. Oh, was it off? Barely stayed alive. Thought it might have hit somebody like the ump or something, but nope. Just talking to Doval right now. Wonder if it hit the umpire and he just needs some time to chill. No. Right? I think it might have hit the umpire. Yeah. The Dominican Republic, Venezuela, Puerto Rico, Nicaragua, and Israel. What a group. What a lovely group of teams that is. mean, you can pretty much already tell who's probably going to, finish top of the group. It's going to be the three teams I mentioned first. It's going to be the Central American teams. And this round comes out of nowhere. Or maybe Nicaragua. I don't really know too many guys on Nicaragua's team, but yeah, Venezuela, Dominican Republic, and Puerto Rico. Here's the 1-2. And here's a high fly ball, deep right center, and it's caught by Rodriguez. I didn't think that one was going to get out just by watching the body language of Rodriguez. That one was not getting out. We go to the 8th. 4-1 Venezuela. Game's picked up a little bit now. Yeah, Devers, Franco, and Pena do up for Team Dominican Republica. Republica Dominicana. Yeah, shout out to everyone who's watched the stream so far. I know there hasn't been too many people in at once. You guys got other stuff to do, you know. Besides, I'm not really known for doing this kind of stuff on my channel. I just figured, why not? Start doing some WBC games. I'm probably going to do a couple more here during group stages. And then once we get to elimination games, I might do one or two. And then we'll see. We'll see how things go. So Jose Quijada is coming in to replace Luis Garcia from Team Venezuela.
Until the very end, when only one team raises the trophy. This World Baseball Classic.
The fans still acting as though they got less energy. It's like every time they know the camera's down, they just like get their flag and go, hey, 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 hey. They're having a blast over there. Jose Quijada with the Angels in 2022, 42 games, did not win. Did not win. He's 0-5. 3.98 ERA, 40 and 2/3 innings, 52 Ks, 21 walks, and a 113 whip. Ugh. 0-5. Jose Quijada. So let's see if Venezuela can put these guys down another inning, because after this, they only have one more chance. So they got to at least chip away at the lead now. Devers 0-for-3 with a strikeout last at bat. Got a big contract from the Red Sox this offseason, so he ain't going nowhere for a while. First pitch is high, ball one. And you think the DR could have easily had Jose Ramirez playing for them, but Jose backed out because I guess either he didn't really want to do it or because of his thumb surgery. 1-0. Swing and a miss. Now, if you're wondering about March Madness, I believe the selection's tomorrow, isn't it? Yeah. I think it'll be like around 6. So what I might do is I'll go live for that. We'll see who's playing who. And then I'll go live for Cavs and Hornets afterwards. That sound good? Okay. What if the Cavs or the Buckeyes aren't going to be in the tournament? But still. All right, here's the 1-2. And he pops it up. This won't go out of play. It'll stay in. And that is out number 1. So really, ever since had that big hit, the DR haven't really done much. Yeah, they have 4 hits, but they haven't really been able to put anything else on the board since Soto in the first. Give a lot of credit to the Venezuelan pitching. Martin Perez and company, they've done fantastic.
Parallels between that outing and the 18-inning playoff game last year against the Mariners in this one here.
All right, so here's Franco. First pitch is low ball 1. Pena on deck, Candelario behind him. Then you get, I believe it'll be Mejia. So you have to think that they're going to pinch hit for Mejia if it does come down to him. They do have Adames, they have Cruz, Jimenez, Marte, and Segura. But I think it's mainly Cruz, I think. I saw somewhere where like Eloy and Marte and I think Segura aren't playing. Or Cruz. There's like 2 or 3 guys that aren't playing. Well, and it's a base hit to right field. Look at that. Dominican Republic gets a base hit. First base hit since the 4th inning for the DR. And if there's any time to do something, it's definitely now. Nice job by Franco. Right past the first baseman, Arias. See if Quijada can respond here with maybe getting a double play. Here's Pena. Oh, top of the 8th. Getting down to the nitty gritty now. Got 7 people in the chat, man. Shout out to everyone watching. We're having a blast right now. Here's the 1-0. Low ball 2. Marlins man's just like sitting there like, I've sat in these seats all the time. I've clearly been here the entire time, man. If he still hates Cleveland as much as he did a couple years ago because of our fans being rowdy towards him. Here's the 2-0. Inside 3-0. And now Perez has to go talk to Quijada, go settle him down. The DR fans are starting to get a little rambunctious now because they realize that they might have a chance at a comeback here. So 3-0 count. To pitch to Pena. Ooh, there's a strike. That was low. Giving him a I don't even know what you call that, bro. Benefit of the doubt, maybe. Throwing him a bone. It should have been a ball 4. 3-1. There's ball 4. And all of a sudden, tying runs coming to the plate. And it's coming in the form of Jeimer Candelario. First and second, 1 out. They have someone warming up in the bullpen do the Venezuelans. It's Jose Alvarado, their closer. They got Arias, Perez out there meeting at the mound with Quijada. I mean, I did say he was 0-5 with the Angels. Now we see why. If Quijada freaking blows this, oh god. Especially when your pitching has done such a great job essentially quieting the Dominican bats. Like they mentioned, they hadn't had a hit since the fourth inning. You don't want to have Julio coming to the plate because he's coming up soon. Right now, it's setting up to have possibly Julio coming up in the ninth. And you still got Candelario, you got Mejia, and then Dominguez. Yeah. Candelario, Mejia, because remember they pinch hit for Sanchez. And then Mejia came in as a defensive replacement at catcher. So here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Quijada just has to think. Just got to get 2 outs here. All I need is a double play. A base hit could cut this lead in half. All right, 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. He hits it. This might get down. And it's down. Nice catch. Santander just saved possibly a run from scoring. A catch by Santander. Quijada's like, yeah. I don't know how to say that's my dude in Spanish, but that's my dude. That's what he's trying to say right there, man. Santander with probably the play of the day. You have to have a perfect timing on that dive because he misses, a run scores for sure. And then you're probably going to have, if anything, bases loaded. But now 2 down, and you got Mejia out at the plate. That's the guy that tied the game up at 1 earlier. And he just saved a run, possibly. So 2 down. Here's Mejia, and he fouls it back. I know Venezuelan fans at the game, they see Julio Rodriguez lurking on deck, and you're like, get Mejia out. You do not want Mejia. You do not want the top of the order coming to the plate. Julio, Soto, and Machado. That's a murderer's row. But luckily, for the most part, Venezuela's been able to keep him silent a little bit. At least for right now. 0-1. Fouls it back. 0-2 was 1 pitch away from getting out of this. A bit ugly for Quijada, but I think that meeting at the mound settled him down. And that great play by Santander, too. So there's Machado and company waiting. Here's the 0-2 coming to Mejia. Everyone's on their feet. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 1. Not gonna lie though, looking behind the plate, there's a freaking raging smoke show. First row. Yeah. How you doing? Nah, damn. There's just something about Latinas that gets me going, you know? 0-1-2. So him out. And Quijada is amped up. Freaking jersey unbuttoned and everything. Jersey unbuttoned and everything. Man. Venezuela, man, they're feeling it tonight. Santander gonna get all the frijoles or whatever they eat over there, man. No, because you know they gonna be partying in Miami tonight with that one. He's gonna get all the ladies, especially the Venezuelans. Yeah, yeah, Latinas. Yeah. With the Jets won in overtime. Big girl. Wow. Jonathan Quick is 3-0-0 with the Knights. No way, bro. Wow. 92 of 98 and one shutout. Blue Jackets legend. It's funny. It's funny, but we go to the bottom of the eighth. 4-1 Venezuela. I like how we had like 9 people in the chat, like, watching during that last at bat there, just to see what happens, and then the inning's over pretty much, or the top of the inning's over, so they all leave. They're like, "Oh, we're here. Okay, inning. Okay, we're done. Okay, we're done." They come in here to see a possible rally, and then they're like, "Okay, we're done. Okay, we're done. Bye bye. We gave you your views. Bye bye." Jones could soon be a Cleveland Brown. Hey, I'll take it. It'd be cool to bring him home, bring him back to Cleveland. What's this? Oh wow, it's a big ass muscular goat. Okay. Great Britain's jerseys are the most basic looking things I've ever seen. It's literally just a plain gray jersey with Great Britain written on the front. The most basic looking, plain looking, garbage looking jerseys I've ever seen. That's funny. This day for designing WPC jersey designs. What? We're responsible for designing. Yeah. What? What? We are responsible for designing Britain's jersey? 4 minutes later, there's your jersey. I'm going home now. 2 innings from now, eat brain. Okay. All right, but first pitch is a ball. By the way, there's a new pitcher for the DR. It's Abreu, Brian Abreu, and here's a liner right at second baseman, out number one. So yeah, what this means is top of the order is going to be due up for the top of the order is going to be due up for the DR. Here's the pitch. Strike one. Andres Jimenez. Man, if Andres puts this game away, oh boy. Here's the 0-1. Outside, ball one. For anyone wondering what's going on over there in the USA Britain game, USA just tied it with I think it was a Nolan Arenado hit, or probably a base hit. Looks like it was a base hit of some sort. Here's the pitch. Outside 2-1. Oh, wait, so the US was a minus 10,000 betting odds. You risk 1,000 to win $10. Oh my god. That's hilarious. Oh boy. All right, so it's 2-1. We swung right through it. 2-2. Just a reminder, tomorrow I will be live, I think, for a Selection Sunday. I have to double check to make sure it's tomorrow. I know you still have quite a few tournaments to be decided. 2-2? Fouls it off. In fact, I'll look right now. Because it'll be on channel, I think, oh, wait. Houston Astros connections, Dominican versus Venezuela. Venezuela has Altuve and Garcia. DR has Abreu, Javier, Montero, Neris, and Pena. We already saw Neris earlier, and Pena's, of course, playing. We haven't seen Montero or Javier, and Breu's obviously pitching right now. Wow. Boston won today? They were losing 2-0 when I looked earlier. Sheesh. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down. Now they got to get one more out, and then they get back to the plate and try to tie this game. / take the lead, win the game. Or at least take the lead to set up for a win. It's the first pitch. Outside strike. Somehow. Okay. Here's Santander, the hero of the night. Made that amazing play in right field. Possibly save a run. 1-1 count. On 1. Swing and a miss. 100 miles per hour. 1-2 count. One more strike away from getting out of this inning, and then setting yourself up for what could be a very eventful 9th inning against Jose Alvarado. 1-2. Liner to right, snag. Oh, I thought I got snagged. It went into the corner. I didn't even think. I thought the first baseman caught that. That'd be a triple. Oh boy, a triple. Wow, a 2-out triple by Anthony Santander. I thought they got snagged by their first baseman. Wow. Oh boy, a triple. And if you're Venezuela, you can definitely add another run here with Peralta coming up. Oh no, Suarez and then Peralta. Possibly the last at bat of the evening for these guys. Possibly. They might have more, who knows? Because with you being the home team, you just need to go out in the top of the 9th and close this one out. I've been streaming for about 3 hours now, over 3 hours. Having a fun time. It's almost 10, just a little after 10 o'clock here on the East Coast area for anyone watching out here. Here's the 0-1. Inside. It's a ball. It's a ball. Just a reminder, I will be live tomorrow for Cavs and Hornets. And then I might go live for the selection show, even though the Buckeyes aren't going to be in it. I might still go live for it, though. And then Monday, I'll probably be making videos talking about the Browns and stuff. Fouls it off. Of course, tomorrow is my final Browns free agent target video. I'll be talking about my 5 other free agent targets for the Browns. So that'll total 10 free agent targets for the Browns. And you see Alvarado warming up, getting ready to go out there and try to knock in the save. Here's the 1-2. Liner through right field, and that's going to score a run. And the entire bench gets up and meets Santander at home plate. And could you say that's possibly the dagger? That means you need the DR to score freaking 4 runs just to tie. But if any team can do it, it's them. But they're going to have to do it against Jose Alvarado. The DR is going to have the top of their order due up. Look at Suarez getting a base hit. And Santander just has to strut. He could dance. He could walk or crawl to home plate. Man, Venezuela. Yeah, Venezuela's bottom of the order have been fantastic tonight. Santander, Suarez, all those guys. They've been coming up big with hits. And that's fouled off. Peralta with Altuve on deck. You know, Altuve wants to have a chance to maybe do some damage here. 1 for 2. Acuna's 0 for 4. He's left 7 men on base. Sheesh. That's insane. What needs to happen for that to occur? Oh, what? You need the Guardians to make the World Series? Well, and here's a liner right to. Oh, you'll beat the runner to the bag, and that'll do it for the 8th. But hey, added another run. Now it's time for Jose Alvarado to come out and put the bow tie on this one. Put the bow on top of this one. We go to the 9th. 5-1 Venezuela. What needs to happen for the Guardians to make the World Series? Well, we need guys to, stay healthy, and we're probably going to see some prospects this year. We're not going to see the rush of prospects like we did last year. Probably going to see a couple. Bo Naylor, maybe Valera or Noel. Probably some pitching, as usual. But that'll probably be it. A couple pitchers, maybe here and there. Noel, Valera, and Bo Naylor. Yeah, that's probably all we're going to see. Maybe more. Who knows? But we need the guys to get hot and stay hot, and hopefully avoid the injury bug. And yeah, we'll be fine. And 5-1 Venezuela. And by the way, it's 2-1 USA, bottom of the 3rd. I believe Cal Tucker just had a big hit, which is nice. Yeah, if there's any other Cavs or Browns rumors, or especially Browns, no, this time of year. If there's any Browns rumors, for sure I will be making a video on it. That's what I do. Yeah, shout out to everyone who's been in the chat all stream long for the last 3+ hours. You guys are truly the elites. And of course, can't wait for tomorrow because we find out, I think. In fact, while we're on commercial, let me find out. Let me see. I think tomorrow is. Oh, you got Great Britain US on Fox. I believe it's on CBS, which is here. All right, I'm pretty sure it's tomorrow. At 6, I believe. Yeah, you have the A10 tournament, then the Big Ten tournament champ, and then the selection show at 6 p.m. Okay. All right, so yeah, I'll be live tomorrow for that. As Jose Alvarado was out there to try and secure the save. So you're probably going to see a double stream day from me tomorrow. Selection show stream, and then Cavs will be right after. So yeah, should be fun. But Alvarado's in for Quijada, and he will face the top of the order. Julio Rodriguez, Juan Soto, Manny Machado, due up. My first year I played baseball, my team went to a local round robin, and they won the championship. Small business team names. Our name was the Giants. Oh, the Giant Eagle? Oh, nice. Yeah. The Giant Eagle Giants. It's kind of like Korea. South Korea. You have like the Kia whatever. Like the first name is not even a city; it's a brand. It's a team. It's a brand. Like you'd have like the Myers Marauders or something. Meyer Marauders, the Kroger like Kangaroos, something like that. Like they have a sponsor as their first part of their name, like the Kiwoom Heroes. Like the T-Mobile Mountaineers. Nah. They're based in a city, but their team name is like a sponsor. Or you know it. You might start seeing that. Teams, companies are going to be buying names. Instead of the Cleveland Guardians, it might be the Goodyear Guardians. And he's a high fly ball to right. That is foul. I just pulled a Joe Buck right there. Classic Joe Buck call. 2-2 count. I still have more rings than Chris Paul and Devin Booker, though. Yep. We all do. They have one more finals appearance than we do. And they haven't won a championship. I mean, Chris Paul's been in the league for how long? And that was his first finals appearance. And they lost to Giannis. All right, so 2-2 count. Here we go. Here's the pitch. Swing out and missed. Got him. One down. Now they just got to get 2 more outs. Soto and Machado due up. Wow, that's crazy to think about, though. The freaking Venezuelan national team's pitching completely shut down the the dreaded DR lineup after the first inning. Juan Soto got that hit, and that was really it in terms of scoring opportunities. They had some opportunities, they just couldn't finish. So speaking of which, there's Juan Soto, responsible for the only run the Dominicans have scored so far tonight, with a big base hit to left center. Here's the pitch. Strike one. Alvarado, former Philly, or former Ray, now with the Phillies, I believe. Here's the 0-1. Ball. If I was in the NBA, I would average like 10 rebounds a game, but only average like 3 to 4 points a game. What team would take me? Probably a tanking team. Here's a grounder to right, nobody around. That's gonna at least be a double for Soto. Santander gets it and throws it in, and that'll be a 1-out double for Juan Soto. I'm sure there's teams that would take you for sure. Those would love you though. They love guys that get rebounds. In no man's land. Suppose Soto's teammate with the Padres, Manny Machado.
See her go up this way, and I always see them go that side. Yeah.
So I said this game is probably going to go like about 3.5 hours. Wow. Ball gets away, and Soto's going to go to third. Runs all the way over to the DR dugout. And Soto winds up at third. Suarez trying to fool around. Be like, I got the ball, I'm going to tag you. Even though he didn't have the ball clearly.
How long to make the video? I don't know.
Count for Machado. Here's the pitch. Sure, no. Up, are we serious? That was a strike. Upper strike zone. Called it a ball. Okay. 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 Here's the 2-0. Low ball 3. Uh-oh. Now after Machado, you got Hernandez, Devers, and Franco due up. This lineup is just completely loaded with stud players. Like, it's crazy how the weakest link in their lineup is literally Jaimer Candelario. Imagine if this lineup and he walked him. Oh my god. Imagine if this lineup had freaking Jose. Oh my god. So luckily they got that insurance run. Otherwise they could be looking to tie the game up right here. Suarez talking to Alvarado, Perez, and them trying to just settle him down. Maybe go over strategy too. How are they going to attack Teoscar? Salvador Perez scored the essentially I think they're at the go ahead run. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he scored the go ahead run. That's right. When they scored two. So here's Teoscar Hernandez, 0 for 2 with 2 walks. It was the pitch from Alvarado. Inside ball 1. One down. You have the double play in effect though. You can do that. 1-0. Strike. Oh, 1-1 count. That was a lower kind of pitch, but it was a strike. Here's the 1-1. Low and inside, ball 2. This is not the time to be clunky, Alvarado. You gotta freaking get these guys out. You got Devers lurking coming up soon. 2-1. Fouls it off. 2-2. And they do have someone else in the pen. It's Silvino Bracho. Warming up for Team Venezuela. Devers waiting for possibly his turn. 2-2. Side full count. Oh boy. Off pitch coming. Here we go. Inside, but strike 3 called. Oh, that's a testy one. The ref threw him another bone. They've been calling those strikes all series, like the entire time during WBC. They just need one more out, and they got this one sealed. Of course, it's Rafael Devers. Wow. First pitch, strike 1. You ever think this ump just wants to go home? All right. It's been almost 3.5 hours. What are we doing, Alvarado? Here's the 0-1. In the dirt, almost got away. Perez finds it. Nobody moves. We're just going to go talk to Alvarado again. And then just slow it down even more. On 1 count for Alvarado. Kyrie Irving, but I'm like the Trey Gordella of baseball. 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. 1 strike away from Venezuela taking this one over Dominican Republic. Who would have thought? But I give them credit. Venezuela's bats woke up at the right time. They responded to that Soto RBI double in the first. And their pitching shut down Dominican Republic, at least for right now. So here we go. 1-2 pitch to Devers. Here we go. Here's the pitch. Grounder to short. He'll run the second, and that'll do it. The Dominican Republic falls in their first game of play, at least that I've streamed, like to the Venezuelans, 5-1. That's tough, man. But hey, great game by the Venezuelans. So just a quick run through. The Dominicans, 1 run on 6 hits and 1 error. Venezuela had 5 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. I believe the win, we'll see who the win goes to here in a minute. Big 5-1 victory for sure. That was a huge, huge win by the team by the Venezuelans. Huge win by Venezuela. That's their win for them. Good job by the pitching staff, too. Yeah, guys, I'm going to head on out of here. All right. I was going to see who got the win, but of course, they be lacking with that. So I'm going to guess it'll probably be Perez with the win. But that's going to wrap it up for this one, guys. Shout out to everyone who came through. And I will see you tomorrow for Cavs and Hornets, as well as maybe Selection Sunday. Might do a little something for that. But yeah, what a great game. You love to see it. So I'm going to head out, and I will see you all tomorrow. All right? Have a good rest of your night, everybody. So yeah, it's not going to say who gets the win or anything. Oh, well. Oh, the win? No, it doesn't say who the win goes to. That sucks. Oh, well. Who cares?